Hi, so guys, as promised, this is my first official video in which I will be going over my 2019 through 2020 um, setup. And the notebook that I'm using is the Moleskine dotted expanded version with 400 pages, and so far I absolutely love it because first of all of the amount of pages it has, and yeah, it's perfect for me. So first page opening, just the regular Moleskine journal opening with their little logo here, and then in case of loss, please return to. And I just covered up my information here, and then as a reward, my gratitude. And then I tend to always leave this page blank because for me it just looks neat. And these first pages always are a little bit tacky, so I just tend to leave that one blank. And this is my opening page, just the general 2019 September through 2020 August, aiming for 1 full year. I haven't exactly filled this in yet with ink because I'm still contemplating on how I want to design this page. Although right now, if you simply just ink, if you can see this, you can just simply ink this just 2019. That's to go for the most minimalist way right here. And then here's my index. Very simple. Title, page, content, calendar, and events. And I know that here I realized just recently that I spelled calendar wrong, as my older sister pointed out that when I showed her this picture of this, when I see calendar, I always sound it out DER, but I actually, of course, is DAR. So in a future video, I will be showing how to correct mistakes like these in which you already inked in, but want to fix it, stuff like that. So I'll do a video in the future about those. And very simple year in review, September through August, my intended finish date for this notebook. And here are the events 2019 through 2020, because of course here we have still September, October, November, December in 2019, and then starting on through 2020 down here. And here I mainly just list like big events for the year, as the smaller events in which I will put in the separate months. And then here we have events page continued, just 2020 here, March through August. Very simple, just the month here, and then a line, and then events. Here are highlights for the year. Very simple, just title again. Fun memories and special events. Not that many so far, but of course we'll be filling up throughout the year. Here we go with a life goals and wishes page and a wish list. Just very simple, bullet point down and list what it is. Here I do have a couple things with subcategories. So if, for example, I really want to buy a camera, and then it's just the things in which camera accessories, and then different items, just a full different bullet point. And here I have a bucket list. Once again, just bullets and list down the page. And here we have earnings and spendings. Very simple again. This is for just a very simple overview of bank numbers. So just how much is in your bank, plus or minus what you're spending it on, and then description. This is for like someone who, like, of course doesn't like spend that much money like me, since I am a college student, and I do have the lucky advantage of using my parents' credit card. This is just my own bank, in which it's very simple. I only spend things on personal things, and which is like gaming subscriptions right here. Yeah, and that's very simple. And then here, slightly covered up. Of course, passwords, in which very simple again, just title, passwords, and then here, example, I covered mine up, and then just write whatever site it is, and then ... and then password. And then here, as I am a film student and I love movies and watching a whole bunch of stuff, this is for definitely probably only for someone who would probably watches a lot of movies and TV shows like I do, like every single day. So I just thought that it'd be fun to keep track of all of this. So I put about 2 months per page, and every single day, just write whatever movie or TV show or YouTube channel that I happen to be watching that day, right here. So this, of course, carries on a couple of pages. And I'll ink these in as I go, actually hit that month. And more. And one more page for that. And then continuing for entertainment purposes in movies. These are for upcoming releases coming up this year. For new films and any TV shows that are coming out. And I just wrote very simple release date, the film or TV show that is going to be coming out, and who it's directed by. And this will carry on through this page too. And then more entertainment stuff. Celebrity interests. This is basically a page for any celebrities or singers, artists, YouTubers in which I tend to take interest in watching or listening to a lot during the year. And here we have a page for entertainment news or highlights. These are just, I don't write down, of course, there's so much entertainment news, but I just write down the ones that really interest me. For example, I wrote how I am a huge Marvel fan, so I just wrote how recently Marvel and Sony finally came to agreement about what they're going to do with Spider-Man, so I wrote that down. And that they're going to have a third Spider-Man movie starring Tom Holland in the MCU universe coming out in July 2021. And then 2 pages for quotes and one-liners. This can be any quotes that you come up yourself, or song lyrics in which you really like, or quotes from movies, or basically anywhere you see. Just write that down here. And I just like this format where I just like freely spread it out however I want it. So it kind of like looks a little bit fun. Like you don't have everything just like straight lines here. You can just do a whole bunch of like filling in angles and spots. And then I did a page for my favorites. I really like this page because it's just all-time favorites and favorites from this year. It goes for movies, TV shows, movie celebrities, music artists, YouTube channels, and radio stations. And things that make me happy. Just, again, one of those simple pages, bullet point and list down the page. And then, of course, now I am making a YouTube channel. I just thought that I'd make a spread to just throw down all my YouTube channel ideas. And I do have a ton, so obviously hit like and subscribe if you like what I've shown you so far. And if you like minimalist bullet journaling, art, doodles, and I'm really want to do a whole bunch of crazy videos in the future, and of just like doing a whole bunch of random fun things. And then just last 2 pages here, just a simple packing list for any travels. Very simple, straightforward. A list, the essentials, clothes, healthcare, accessories, technology, travel documents, and any personal items and any other items. And here, for me, it would be film contacts because I study film and I want to work in the film industry. So these are any contacts that I've made, and I just put their name and how I'd contact them, whether it's I'll just list whether it's Facebook, Messenger, phone number, email, all those kind of ways that you would contact someone. And the title page, if you do, it can be like business contacts, science or whatever. Just whatever industry that you're heading into, and then just write contacts as a title. And that's it for my my full setup for the beginning of the year. Well, not beginning of the year, I mean like for the whole year. And then in my next video I'll show you how I set up for September. I know September's passed, but I'd love to show how I set up my simple, very minimalist setup for September. And yeah, that's my 2019 through 2020 setup from September through August. And one thing special that for me, this is of course I am dedicating, since this thing is 400 pages, I am dedicating half of this book to just plain bullet journaling. However, in the future, I will show how I will be setting the second half of this notebook for as a diary journal setup. I currently am still writing in another journal, so and I'm very close to finishing up that. So once I finish up that, then I'll post up a video of how I set up the second half of this notebook for just pure diary journal setup, aside from the bullet journaling aspect. And so hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, hit like and subscribe, and hopefully you'll follow me through the rest my future journey through becoming a YouTuber and my future videos and more minimalist bullet journal setups, some art doodles, and just as I hinted at, I do want to do some super fun videos in the future. And thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.